One last time for the seniors here at Kishbank Field for our boys soccer team, as it's senior night at Kishbank Field for the soccer team. Hello, everybody. We welcome you all to live MCTV coverage. I'm Aiden Stevens,
I'm Colston Divin.
and we have a great game on our hands here tonight. Gettysburg, Mifflin County. We're going to get underway here any moment. Colston, tell us a little bit about these teams real quick.
Gettysburg here 10-1-2, but the problem heading into this game, they've won 6 straight. Mifflin County the exact opposite as we get started. Mifflin County 7-9-1, but they've lost 5 straight. The main thing for Mifflin County, these past 3 losses, all losses in overtime. Lost to Greencastle Antrim 2-1, lost to West Perry 3-2, and lost 3-2 again to Waynesboro. Looking to get back in the win column and not have a 4th straight heartbreaker.
Absolutely. Overtime losses are the toughest pill to swallow in all of sports, in my opinion. No matter whether it's soccer, field hockey, football, etc., anything like that. Anything to know that you were right in the game, and then you lose in heartbreak fashion like that, is that one's going to be deep. Intended for Michael Peters, one of our 5 seniors here on the field for the Huskies, as the other 4, along with Michael, are Bruce Baker, Isaac Hanegi, Dylan Leggett, and Bryson Wagner.
We'll see here if the senior, starting lineup, because I feel like most of them in here to start, if they can pull something together. Right now, we're in Gettysburg territory. The difference here, the JV team didn't fare so well. They lost 3-0 against the Warriors. So this varsity team looking to get back against this Warriors team, looking for a major upset. Obviously, these two teams have had 2 completely different seasons, especially recently. Mifflin County has had a couple close games that they weren't able to pull out a win, and the Warriors have won 5 straight. The problem with the Warriors is that they've only outscored their opponents by 12 points. So despite that great record, they haven't been dominating any opponents. In fact, the last game these two teams faced off, 2-1 Gettysburg won. So obviously these two teams have some history. We'll see if Mifflin County can get back at them this game.
And a key thing in that JV game is the fact that it felt like in the first half, Mifflin County had no offense. Gettysburg scored 2 of their 3 goals in the first half, which led to that 3-0 win. As that pass going to be deep into the box, header off of the head of the Gettysburg player, won't be able to capitalize. Mifflin County gains possession and moves the ball down the field.
Trying to push it down. So far, Gettysburg has had definitely more opportunities, but Mifflin County are trying to play with some tempo. That one's stolen. I've said this multiple soccer broadcasts, but the key thing is that you gotta have, maintain possession of the ball. Turnovers are a key thing that can change momentum here in soccer, and you see it goes back and forth very quickly. Very physical sport as well, so you have to fight for the ball most of the time. That one high kick there by Wagner will go out on Mifflin County's side.
The girls one day powered their way to a senior night overtime victory. Can the boys do the same thing here against Gettysburg?
That girls team won 1-0 off of Emma Herwig, scoring the game winner in OT
Not even
in the first minute.
Yeah, not even a minute into overtime. That was a great play. That was a cool moment, Colston. Whether you're a Mifflin County sports fan or not.
Number 10 versus number 10, and Mifflin County's number 10 is going to win that battle. That one being Bruce Baker, the senior. Definitely feels like she feels like he's been the leader here so far as they're trying to push it down. That one will go out on Mifflin County.
After this, we only have one more fall broadcast, and that is next Friday, home football senior night versus Gettysburg. So the last 2 fall broadcasts, it's against the Warriors.
We'll see here who comes out on top. We'll see, no matter what happens here, which team will get the revenge with that football game. I believe Gettysburg, the number 1 offense, and they're taking on a top 2, maybe 3 defense in Mifflin County. That should be a good one.
Top 2 when it comes to points allowed, but we got a soccer game going on here, Colston.
That one's going to go out of bounds there for Mifflin County, so Gettysburg will get it in Mifflin County possession.
I'd like to thank this early opportunity to thank everybody part of our MCTV crew 4 minutes into this match. We got Manny Kleiner down on the field. We got Loudon up on the roof, Mr. Erto running VMix and the instant replay. I'd like to thank everybody part of the MCTV crew. Without them, this stream would not be possible.
Going to be a steal there. Wagner's trying to push it up for Mifflin County. They're going to give it back to him. Very physical fight for the ball. Wagner's just going to kick it far to the middle. Gettysburg is the only one there. Going to push it back, obviously, as I said. Time of possession really a key thing. You can frustrate your opponent if you just play a little bit of keep away, push down the field like they're trying to here. Good move there by Dutch Sprangler. That one going to go out on Mifflin County, so Sprangler will pass it in here. It is senior night, as Aiden said, for both these teams. So we'll see who comes out on top. Going to be a trip, nothing called.
And I'm telling you what, we had this problem on Monday. That sun is being a big problem when it comes to the glare. It is very hard to see, especially once again for Mifflin County, knowing the fact that they are heading in the direction of the sun, which won't help them and won't help their visibility at all.
So far, it feels like we've been in more Mifflin County side of the field. We'll see if it stays that way. Stoppage in play, clock ticking.
So we apologize here, having some technical difficulties. Save in the net for the Huskies.
That's Sudam, our goalie for the night. You know, the goalie doesn't get a lot of credit, but it may be the most important player.
Camera's back. Sorry about that.
But yeah, the goalie, mainly the most important player maybe in soccer, doesn't get much credit for all they do. You gotta fight for the ball.
I'll say, the soccer goalie is, I think, one of the top 3 toughest positions to play in all of sports.
Got a fastball coming at you most of the time, maybe a one-on-one fast break. It's tough to stop.
And especially with how big and wide the nets are. Even if you put like a 6'10" guy in the net, they won't be able to reach up to the corners.
Get Victor Wembanyama in there. Grant, he's 7'4", but I mean, obviously still tough to, no matter who it is, it's still tough to, with the velocity of the ball, shout out Mr. Mazurk, with the velocity of the ball, it's very tough to stop.
That was a nice pass right there. That'll be cleared, and goal kick here for the Warriors. Mifflin County is going to gain possession, try and get an offensive possession here going. About 10 minutes into the first quarter. Just under that.
Mifflin County trying to pass it back, get something going. It's been more in Gettysburg's side of the field so far. Now they're going to get a high sky kick. Fight for the ball to go past midfield. We've seen Gettysburg so far really been dominating that possession, and that's how you push down the field. Don't let Mifflin County get any chances. Pass to the outside, now inside.
Key thing here, some things I always like to say, you can't be afraid to go backwards if it propels you further forward. I think Gettysburg trying to do that right here, but a nice steal on the outside. Through ball for Mifflin County. Here come the Huskies.
At midfield and pushing. Looking for a teammate to pass to. He'll give it to Baker. Baker trying to push it back up. That one blocked by Gettysburg. Fight for the ball. Gettysburg will get it.
Great defense there from Salmonteith. As
high sky kick, Gettysburg, and Sudam is going to try and just clear it. That one, high sky, Gettysburg the closest to it. Fight for the ball. It's going to be a kick to the corner here. Fight for the ball. Just going to pass it back there. That one will go out on Gettysburg. Pass in here by Rhodes. That one hit off the head of Leggett. Now this will be in Gettysburg territory. It shows how quickly the sides can switch. Here in soccer, we got a physical play on the ball. Won't go out. Baker is there. He's trying to get something going against 3 Gettysburg players. Fight for the ball. Gettysburg trying to clear. Look at Baker. That one blocked by Baker, but Mifflin County will get it. That's now Wagner with the ball. He'll try and pass it inside. That one blocked, intended for Leggett. Going to try and clear and keep it in. Mifflin County the closest to it. Here's Wolfkill trying to push it up from the 30.
Nice move by Wolfkill.
Inside the 10, that one denied.
So we take a look here. Go ahead.
Physical there by Wagner. We've seen so far Mifflin County play more physical, but Gettysburg playing with more speed. That'll go out. Rhodes will pass it in.
Currently, Mifflin County's next game for boys soccer is their last game away at Altoona on Monday. That'll be a night game, 7:30. So if you have nothing to do Monday night, go out and support the boys soccer team at Altoona in a District 6 matchup.
Couple players in here, but the main one I want to talk about, number 15, Mason Allen. His speed, versatility, the main thing that kept Mifflin County in that game. He had a key goal last time in the loss. You can see he's getting the ball immediately. That'll go out. Mifflin County will get possession.
Mifflin County currently sitting 6th in the Colonial Conference, ahead of actually tied with Waynesboro, but the advantage goes to Mifflin County due to score differential. So as we officially hit the 10-minute mark here, Mifflin County has a strong chance here 10 minutes into this first half action.
Fight for the ball. That one goes sky high. The closest is Rutherford. He's trying to get something. Little bit of a trip on the ball. Nothing called. I think Gettysburg was looking for a call. Inside the 20. Looking to pass to Rutherford outside. He'll get it. Trying to make a move for the fight for the ball. I'm sorry, that's not Rutherford. That was Baker. Now to Wagner. This one over to Rhodes. He's going to just try and pass it a little bit far. It's going to go, I believe, out, and Gettysburg will get the stop.
Nice stop there by Gettysburg, trying to, play it safe. Make sure you don't allow a risky opportunity, especially in a low-scoring sport. I mean, just 2 nights ago, we saw the one goal that was scored was an overtime game winner for the girls, as that one's going to be cleared into Mifflin County territory. Gettysburg gets possession, and we'll try and move the ball up the field.
Allen's going to kick it in the middle. You can see the speed there. Mifflin County trying to get a shot off in the middle. A risky territory for Gettysburg. They're going to maybe kick it out or try and clear it. They're going to get it pretty far, but Wagner's there. Wagner trying to fight for the ball. Gettysburg will get it and send it to midfield. Rutherford, good hit on the ball. Keep it in Gettysburg territory. Here's Baker now, fighting for the ball. Gettysburg, a little bit of contact. No call. Baker on the far side of the field.
Mifflin County's really impressed me so far as we are reaching the 12th minute mark. Crosser over the middle. Nice save by the goalie, Jake Benier.
I like the setup there, trying to go inside. Mifflin County's been getting a lot of momentum going on their side with the speed and versatility they've got.
You see here the replay. Cross ball. Nice save by Benier. That's the textbook. The easiest saves are always the toughest ones whenever it comes to the mental aspect of it.
Now Gettysburg is going to try and slow it down. I take that back. They kick it downfield, trying to play aggressive. They make a move. Gettysburg's got a man on the outside. They're going to pass it to him. Pass it back inside just a little bit too short, and Wolfkill is going to get the turnover. Trying to push it up the field. He'll get it to Baker. Baker going to be kicked away. Fight for the ball. Here comes Rhodes. Makes a move there. Now Gettysburg to get it. Nobody, Mifflin County in territory.
Now, go ahead.
Second time we've done that. I feel like we haven't done that in a while, honestly. But Allen there in the middle. He's trying to push it up. Now Gettysburg passing with each other. That one's stolen. Trying to make a move. He'll get it to Hook. Back inside to Allen. Allen maybe trips over the ball. Couldn't get it there. Now Gettysburg gets it inside. That one a miss. We're going to have maybe a one-on-one here. Trying to make a move. The shot. What a save.
An absolute banger of a save. Diving, reaching out with his whole body length there. So we're going to get the instant replay here any moment now. Mr. Ito pulls it up right here. We'll see it from the cam. What a diving save. That might be one of the best saves we see on MCTV.
They will get a corner kick to try and make it 1-0. Shows how sides can flip. Here's the kick inside, a bit far, and it'll go out on Gettysburg. And I like what I see out of Mifflin County. You see the sides flip almost immediately. No problem. Sudam diving for the ball. Tried for the catch, but it doesn't matter. Nothing comes from it. And Mifflin County gets the key stop.
That was an impressive save by Sudan. Still can't quite get over that. That's not an easy save at all. So we're going to see it here one last time from our field cam. Screamer tries to hook it into the right post. Wasn't able to. Diving save.
Now pushing up the field is Mifflin County. You can see Allen on the corner trying to get to before he gets out. It won't. Allen will pass it in. Got some room here. Mifflin County trying to get something inside. High sky kick. Tries to tip it in. It's close, but no dice.
Close but no cigar there for number 10, Bruce Baker on the header. We see here from our field cam once again a beautiful crosser right here. Perfect height on it. Baker got a head on it just a bit outside.
Both these teams have had opportunities so far. Neither one has scored. Rhodes going to try and pass it into Hook here. That one will go out, maintain. Mifflin County possession, so Rhodes to pass in again. This one intended for Allen. Allen will get the ball, trying to fight for it.
And that's not allowed.
Yeah, that's just...
I'm not a referee, but I don't think that's legal.
You can see Allen, very physical player, fights for the ball. We saw him at midfield trying to do it. He got it a couple times with a little bit risky contact. That one shoves him to the ground. Can't do that. So now Gettysburg gets a kick as they take possession.
The last time these two teams played, Gettysburg won 2-1. And it was quite a close game. The next Gettysburg game is, I believe, tomorrow, actually, as they are away once again. The Warriors travel to James Buchanan, which is, they are not having a great season.
We'll see if Mifflin County here can pull off the upset. We'll see, though. Gettysburg trying to make a move in the middle. Mifflin County trying to fight for the ball. Fight for the ball, no call. Mifflin County will get it. Wagner by himself in the middle. Trying to pass it over to Allen. He will. Back over to Rhodes. Rhodes is by himself. No defender in sight. He'll kick it far to Hook. That one a bit of a push, no call. Here comes Rhodes with the speed.
Seemingly out of nowhere.
And it's going to go out. Gettysburg will get it. Pass it almost immediately. Fight for the ball. They're going to push it back.
I like how off the gun these teams are, if that makes sense. They're quick. They want to score. They want to score now. Because, obviously, with soccer, every point matters more than the last.
In all three overtime losses, one thing's remained the same for Mifflin County. They did not start quick. They're trying to do it here. Pushing it downfield here is Rutherford. That one just a tip for the ball. You see Rutherford getting a little bit of contact in there. No call.
Mifflin County thinks it should go their way. It won't. Gettysburg retains possession at midfield.
Trying to push it down the field. That one stolen, and Wolfkill going to try and clear. A lot of Gettysburg players in the area. That one a bit far. Wagner's going to keep it in field. Fight for the ball once again is Baker. That one over to Wagner. Senior to senior on senior night. That one will go inside. Here's Allen trying to fight for it. Gettysburg has it now. It goes out on Gettysburg. Coming into the game for the Huskies. Baker comes out. R.J. Miller comes in, the junior. As Rhodes is going to pass it in.
This Huskies team is very experienced, and they've had quite the turnaround over the last 2 years. You got to give credit to everybody on the coaching staff and every player.
That one fight for the ball. Gettysburg will get it before going out. Looking for a teammate. Fight for the ball here at midfield. This game been very physical so far. We saw in the girls' game about the same. Last time it ended in a Mifflin County win. Let's see if it happens here. That one very physical.
Contact. Nearly into the corner of the table right there. I believe that's our scorer's table. That could have been a lot dangerous. And I'm for Gettysburg, I'm really liking what I see out of number 13. Is here we see another angle right here. Fight for the ball. Lots of contact. I really like what I see out of Remington Tressie. He's impressed me so far tonight. He has speed. He's willing to go for the ball. And lots of contacts right by our scorer's table.
Miller is going to get the ball at midfield, trying to pass to his teammate. They're going to push it back. Now back up the middle, a bit far there. Trying to fight for it is Hook on the sideline. It'll go out. Gettysburg gets possession. Trying to pass it far down the field, just a bit too far. Mifflin County the closest to it. Here's Rutherford passing to Miller. Miller on the sideline. Trying to push it upfield. A lot of Gettysburg players in the area. Look at the speed by Miller. He's going to pass it back now to Wagner.
Miller saw 4 guys in the area, and he said, I'll do it myself. Powers through, tries to turn upfield for the Huskies, is unable to currently, as this possession right now is stalling, but still plenty of time as we are reaching the 20-minute mark, halfway through half number 1.
Fight for the ball. Gettysburg will get it. They're going to try and kick it far. Sudam, the closest to it. Not going to allow any opportunity there.
Nice heads-up play by Sudan right there. able to step up, realize where the ball is, realize where the corner of the box is, stay inside the box, grab the ball, and that's textbook goal in.
Mifflin County trying to push it off the save there by Sudam. Giving it to Miller. He's had the ball a lot ever since he came in. That one out of bounds. And now coming in here, mainly for Mifflin County, it's going to be number 3, the sophomore, Drake Gill. He'll come out for Bryson Wagner, the senior. And I like what I've seen out of Wagner so far on senior night. He's been playing inside around the 50. He's been getting the ball a lot of good looks. He's made some good passes as well.
Checking in for Gettysburg, Nabula Nasari, number 23, the junior,
Gill starts with it. He's going to pass it over. Mifflin County trying to push up past the 30. Physical fight for the ball. Here's Rutherford with it. Trying to pass it inside. Back to Miller. Over to the sideline here. Trying to get a sideline kick inside, and the goalie the closest to it.
That was a very accurate kick right to the goalie. I mean, obviously you don't want that, but very accurate.
You can see how far these players can kick. You know, you get those this outside shots may catch you off guard. Can make it 1-0 very quick. Fight for the ball. Mifflin County will get it. I like what I've seen out of Mifflin County. They're playing fast. They're playing physical. Feels like it's been even on what side of the field we've been on. But Mifflin County, I feel like, has got more opportunities so far.
I will say it looks like Mifflin County is playing with a purpose. This one's going to go to Sudan. He will clear towards midfield. Jump ball for Miller, and the Huskies will win it.
Hook is going to give it over to Gill. Gill just checked in here for Wagner. Miller trying to get back to Gill. Fight for the ball. Gettysburg will get it. Pass it to midfield. Trying to pass it over his teammate on the sideline. Now a pass inside once again. The closest to it is going to be Rhodes. Fight for the ball. Bouncing up the field and back. Mifflin County will get it. The pass outside there.
For number 10 on Gettysburg, Giovanni Hernandez. He'll be wearing a knee brace on that right knee. He will be the one in pursuit right now. On that right knee, there's a knee brace. Crossing ball there for Mifflin County. Nice job by the defense. Get a head on it. Deflect it out of the box. As Gettysburg's going to get a steal, and they'll start with a new possession.
Bogrovsky was looking for, I believe, a penalty there, waving up his arms. Nothing called, but he's going to get it back here at midfield. Going to push it a little bit back here. Try and see what you can do. Harmon will try and push it up at the 45. Going to give it over to Gill at midfield. Trying to make a move. Nothing to see there. He'll give it to Rhodes on the sideline. Rhodes likes to kick it deep. He does there. Gettysburg the closest to it, and he'll get it to his teammate. Now trying to maybe push it more down the field. They've been playing more defense recently. They don't like that. Pass a little bit far.
Very physical on that right wing there between the two players. Number 23, Nasari, he checked in around 10 minutes ago, and he's been playing very physical. He's shown that he wants it. It's that one. Hits the ball boy.
That one will go out. Gettysburg will get possession. We've got 17 minutes here left in this first half. No score so far, but both teams, as Aiden said, playing with a purpose. Physical and playing with a lot of offense. That one sky high.
Near an own goal right there, but it'll go out of bounds. Nice job by Sudan to keep it inbounds and not cause a corner.
So now Sudan is going to get listed with a save there. Either kick it away or give it to his teammates here. He's going to give it to his teammate Rutherford on the sideline. The far side of the press box. Trying to push it up. Fight for the ball. You go ahead.
Number 36, Dylan Leggett, will be checking in here whenever the next pause of play is. But Gettysburg has a great opportunity inside Husky territory. Pass back, shot, saved by Sudan.
Sudam tried to, you see the shot. He's trying to get maybe a low bounce there to bounce in. Sudam covers it with his hands and no chance. He'll throw it over to Mason Allen. Get another look here at the goal. Actually, you get a look at the ref. Isn't that beautiful?
That's a nice ref. The referee appreciation week. We're showing our appreciation. Without them, none of these sporting events would be possible.
Fight for the ball here. Gill is going to try and get it. Lots of contact. Nothing called. Gonna be over to Bobrovsky. He's trying to push it upfield at midfield. Trying to pass inside. Miller just a bit too far. It goes to Herman. That one blocked. Miller trying to just push it downfield. Lots of Gettysburg players in the area.
Miller has impressed me with his dribbling skills so far in this first half. Towards the outside. Looking, surveying. Here comes Gettysburg showing some pressure on the defensive side. Going back to try and move yourself further forward. I like this approach for Mifflin County. As that one's going to get crossed. Husky in the area. That's Allen, I believe.
Allen and Gill are there. They're going to pass it back to Harmon. Maybe try and reset.
I say you like moving the ball further back to go forward. Not that far back, in my opinion.
Harmon over to the sideline once again. They've been playing with that far side, and that one bad bounce, and now Gettysburg gets possession. Going to pass it in here to Nick Amon, the senior. He's going to try and kick it far. They've done plenty of these plays. The closest is Rhodes. He's going to pop it up. Now Gettysburg will pop it up. Looking for something here on the inside. That pass a little bit far. Sudam dives and catches it.
That one could have been very scary.
If Sudam doesn't get there in time, that's a free net.
We'll see here the replay. It's just a race to the ball. Very scary play. Not only for the game, but for the player's health. If that, for both players, really, that could have been a shin to the face for all we know. And that, we don't want that.
Sudam, I feel like, has been the most impressive so far, maybe out of any player. He's had these great saves. It could be possibly 2-0 without these great saves, and that's exactly what Mifflin County needs. Don't let them have any chance of offense. If you get these saves, it demoralizes them in a way.
Absolutely, as we are at the 26-minute mark here in this game. We have 13 and a half minutes left to go in first half action. He's Colston Divin. I'm Aiden Stevens. You're watching live coverage of MC. What a catch by the fan! That's in the 20th row.
Get him as wide receiver 3. Sub in for Haig.
That was impressive.
That's a perfect pass, perfect catch. That'd be a solid 20-yard gain.
20-row gain, we'll call it. As here's a chance for Gettysburg in the box.
You see Miller trying to get it out, or excuse me, that's Rhodes. Fight for the ball on the sideline. Rhodes is going to get it out. I like the play, but Gettysburg going to try and play quick. Now they're going to slow it down. Coming in here, he's been waiting a while. Here's the senior Leggett.
Didn't he just check in? I swear he just checked in.
He did not. Caden Hook will come out, the junior.
My apologies.
Leggett here trying to push it up the field. Gettysburg close to the sideline. They're not going to call it. Miller here.
We got a great angle here. Thanks to our field cam operator, Matty Kleinert. I'd like to thank everybody part of our MCTV crew. While on the topic, we got Loudon up on the roof. Matty obviously down on the field. And Mr. Herto running the VMix and the instant replay. And obviously, appreciate Colston up here doing this with me.
The main thing here, we saw in the JV game, the thing Gettysburg had was speed against Mifflin County. It seems like these two teams, the speed has not been the main thing. It's been the defensive speed. You see Gettysburg trying to pass it inside. Now they've got outside. Shot inside. That one a bit far. Fight for the ball. It's going to go out, and I believe Gettysburg's going to get it.
That shot was just a bit outside.
See the ball
as we have an injury for Gettysburg. I believe that'll be number 17, Ryan Cunningham. Let's hope he's okay.
The junior, he tried to pass it far to his teammate to set up the goal. And that could be a big blow. We've had some great passes from him here. He usually sends it deep, tries to get his teammates going. 11:53 left in this first half. Cunningham hurt. We'll take a break. You're watching MCTV. We welcome you back to MCTV action. Cunningham able to get off the field on his own, so nice to see. Coming in is going to be Remington to Rice. Sorry if I butchered that. That's what it looks like. But it's going to be a corner kick here for Gettysburg. They've had one already. It went a bit too far. This attempt number 2.
Hernandez will be taking the corner. They pushed it wide, trying to get a header to number 18, De La Cruz. So this one from the corner, their second opportunity of the night. This might be their best scoring chance. Gettysburg has only outscored their opponents by 12 goals all season. And, well, penalty on the play. Not actually. Oh, we have a yellow card for the, I believe, a Gettysburg coach?
Not sure what would have warranted the yellow. You've got a good chance here to score. Maybe because of the injury, they're saying Mifflin County playing a little bit physical. But
I'm not sure if that was anything on the field. That's I don't think I've ever seen that. This one from the corner.
This one trying to be short, a little bit far. Gettysburg will get back to it inside the 10. They're trying to pass it outside. Fight for the ball, trying to save it. They will for now. Trying to pass it inside. They'll get it inside. Gettysburg looking for a chance at a shot. Physical fight for the ball, and that one is far.
Just a bit to the left of the post. Nice job by Mifflin County. I believe the corner was actually untouched here. As we take a look there, just as we see just a bit far for the Warriors. Gettysburg has 2 more games left on their season. They have tomorrow versus James Buchanan. As Colson likes to call him James Buchanan. And next Tuesday, they have Greencastle Antrim. Those are the last 2 games for the Warriors. Huskies have one more. This is their last conference game. They have one more Monday against Altoona.
Trying for the slide in the trying to get the ball there. Mifflin County trying to push it up. We've been in Mifflin County territory. It seems like a while. That one will go out on Mifflin County. Fight for the ball. It's going to be Gill closest to it. Pass it to the teammate there in the corner. We see Gettysburg. They're trying to maybe put 2 players on the ball. Trying to make a move there is Bogroski.
I'd be smart. Double team the ball, in my personal opinion.
We're going to see Gettysburg. High sky kick.
What a
Looking
pass.
for something here.
Just a bit too far. I really like the look, though, especially to Hernandez. He's looked like one of their star players on the offensive side of the ball. So we've officially hit the 30-minute mark, half an hour into this senior night action here. He's Colston Diven, I'm Aiden Stevens. You're watching live MCTV coverage of boys soccer.
Rhodes is going to try and clear. Gettysburg will get it back here at the 35. Going to pass it back. Trying to maybe reset here. Now pass it inside. Gettysburg's been playing, trying to play more inside. That one just a bit far. Sudan lets it go out the back. And now coming in, the senior number 10, the man who got it really all started pushing them down the field, going to be Bruce Baker. He'll come in for number 16, Jace Bogroski. So clock ticking here. Sudan, I believe, is just going to try and kick it away to his teammate, or he will kick it to his teammate.
This has been a very even game. I think both teams have equal opportunities. They have equal. They're just very equal. Like, they're both playing with equal speed, equal physicality, as Mifflin County goes into Gettysburg territory. Gettysburg will get the steal, and they'll try and flip the field here.
Gill, very physical play for the ball there. It's going to give it to Mifflin County now. Now no longer trying to do maybe that 2-on-1 for the ball. Now they will, and they'll steal it. Pushing it back now, giving it to his teammates. We've seen Gettysburg has about 3 players in the back, and then they pass it up the middle. Trying to get something going here. Far kick, Sudam. Perfect pass to him.
I mean, right to him. We can see here on the instant replay. That's not an easy catch. That's a ball coming at 20, 25 miles an hour. Hit him right in the chest. Big save. And if he doesn't catch that and bounces off, there's a Gettysburg player right in the area. And that's his second or third save where if he doesn't stop that, that's probably a goal. Deep crosser, just a bit too high for Allen, will go out of bounds against the Huskies.
So now to pass it in for Gettysburg, Dutch Sprangler. Fight for the ball there. That's going to go out. They're going to say still Gettysburg ball. Clock ticking, 7:30 left in this first half. No score. Both these teams had ample opportunity to try and strike first.
I think you say that every game.
I think I do, honestly. But we've seen so far, the girls' game, 1-0, and only took one goal. We'll see. It seems so far here tonight, it may only be one goal that decides it.
I think with how these teams have been playing, I think we're going to have more than one goal. I expect, if I had to give a final score prediction, I think Mifflin County pulls it out 2-1.
That one a handball. Or I believe not a handball. Excuse me. I'm going to say Golden State because of the Warriors. Mifflin County will get the penalty, and now we're going to have a kick here.
Free kick.
To try and take the lead. Pass inside. Sudan.
Very
fight
physical.
For the ball. He's trying to get it inside. It's going to be cleared.
What a defensive stand from the Huskies. That one looked like for sure it was going to be trouble, especially after Sudam wasn't able to collect the ball. That one's going to go out of bounds. We'll see a replay. Sudam jumps up for the ball. Heavy contact with the Gettysburg player. And watch right here. Watch number 27. Gets a shin on that ball. That was a shot on goal. And I believe the first shot on goal of the game that was saved that wasn't from a goalie.
That one, actually, number 37, Brody Wolfkill, just put a lot of contact on Gettysburg there. The Warriors trying to push it into the goal, and he just gets a piece of it, and that's all you need to get the stop. Now Mifflin County gets a little bit of momentum, trying to make it 1-0. This one, high sky kick by the goalie. That goes 50 yards, even more.
I'm telling you, it's impressive the leg that some of these guys have.
Now that one will go out. Gettysburg to pass it in. They're going to say it's out on Gettysburg.
I think he touched the ball before it landed or something. This is going to be a key turnover here for Gettysburg. Mifflin County has a chance with 5.5 minutes left to go in first half action.
That's Leggett trying to pass it into his teammate there. On the sideline, passing it inside. That one going to be hit by Gettysburg. They are just going to clear it.
That is a smart play by number 1, Spangler. He knows if that goes out off the goal line, that's going to be a corner kick for Mifflin County. Instead, he booms it towards the sideline, kicks it out of bounds, and instead of it being a corner kick, it's just a simple throw-in. And Bryson Wagner will check into the game, and Gettysburg is going to have a handful of substitutions.
Wagner checking in here. I like what I see out of the coach. Wagner plays with a little bit more speed, more aggressive, so put him in the middle. Try and get him to score. That one's going to go inside. Mifflin County trying to get something all around Gettysburg players. That one will go out.
Take cover.
And Mifflin County will get it. Going to be the pass in by Rhodes. Gettysburg there. It's going to block it. It's going to go back to Rhodes. That one blocked again. Leggett trying to push it inside. Fight for the ball there. It'll go out on Gettysburg.
And they are about as close to a corner kick as you can be. So we see here the instant replay. That one just took a weird bounce. Nearly hit a fan, but they're okay. Wagner.
Here's Wagner trying to push it inside. Close for the goalie. He's just going to jump down and get it.
Fall on it right there. And I mean, these two goalies they deserve their flowers and some stars. As that one, another 50-plus yard kick.
Trying to push it back there is Rutherford. Fight for the ball. Leggett. Now Kanegi's going to give it back to Leggett. Senior on senior. Fight for the ball there. Now Gettysburg going to get it. Try and push it up. Wolfkill, it's going to go out. Or not Wolfkill, excuse me. That's Rhodes trying to fight for it. And now Gettysburg will pass it in quick. 3.5 minutes left in this first half. Fight for the ball. That one's going to stay in. I don't think Gettysburg expected it. And now Mifflin County is going to get possession.
So we are reaching the 37th minute of play here in the first half. 0-0 is our score, but both teams have had loads of opportunities. This one, a crosser, great opportunity for Gettysburg. Just took an unfortunate spin for the Warriors as here come the Huskies.
It's just the little things that count. And what I like seeing out of there, you see Chase Rutherford, number 19, ran up to that ball. It looked like it was going to be on 2-on-1, ran up to the ball and just kicked it away. Simple, clear. But those are the types of things that win you games. Because if it's a 2-on-1, very hard to stop.
Never overlook the little things.
Rutherford there on the sideline here. He's been pretty quiet. He has been able to push it up a couple times. But he's been pretty quiet. That one going to go out of bounds.
Lots of fans there in the area.
And now the goalie here, just going to kick it into his teammate. So he's going to try and clear this with 2:20 and ticking left in this first half. Going to have to pass it in here. Here's Rutherford. Once again, making an impact here late in this first half. Fight for the ball near the sideline. They're going to get it back to Gettysburg territory. You can see the speed there by Leggett. I don't think Gettysburg expected that. Fighting for it. That one going to be kicked out, and now Gettysburg will send it flying into
cover.
the stands.
Oh, that one didn't quite have an as athletic of a catch as we saw earlier in the game.
So Mifflin County here is going to get possession. They're just going to try and clear it once again. Rutherford is there, trying to push it back inside. Makes a move. No call there on a trip.
Gotta keep the players playing. I like this with 90 seconds. You can't afford to have a lot of cards, a lot of calls, a lot of stoppages, I guess you should say.
Rutherford will pass it in with the clock ticking. Giving it to Wagner on the inside. Trying to push it up. Gettysburg will get another clear, but Harmon is there to get the ball.
Perfect stop by Harmon.
Here's Miller. He's going to go back to Harmon, and now they're going to maybe slow it down. You got a little bit of time, but not much. That one to the far side. Rhodes is there to stop it. Going to try and pass it out to Wagner.
Look out for Gettysburg to try and press up here, especially with their front five. Possibly trying to create a turnover.
That one going to Miller. Going to be a little bit of contact, but nothing called. Once again, contact there by Baker. Nothing called. It's been very physical.
40 seconds left in half number one.
Looking for something here for either of these two sides. At midfield now, Gettysburg maybe trying to get the last shot. That one, great hit there by Wolfkill. And look at Sudan. That ball is flying. And Mifflin County is the closest to it. Gettysburg, now Mifflin County send it up the field. Smart play there. They keep it in bounds, so the clock going to continue to run.
Right, there's the kick by Sudan once again. Sky high. That might have went as high as the school roof. From our POV, as 10 seconds remain here in the first half.
It'll go out, so Gettysburg got to play it quick. 5 seconds. Going to pass in. They're going to try and get a quick shot. That one blocked by Rutherford, and that will end this first half. It's Mifflin County trying to pull the upset here, and so far, they're looking smooth on both sides. Gettysburg, 2-1-2. Mifflin County, 7-9-1. And right now, we're scoreless as we hit halftime. Stay tuned. The MCTV Halftime Report is coming up next.
We welcome you to the MCTV Live Halftime Report. I'm Aiden Stevens.
I'm Colston Devon.
And we've had a quite exciting first half here at Kishbank Field.
1:05, they say, before second half action. What I've liked to see so far, it's been basically, I'd say, dead even in terms of play style. Both these teams have played aggressive. They've been able to maybe control the ball on both sides. The problem is that neither of these teams, they've had their chances to score. They just haven't. We saw earlier this season, 2-1. Gettysburg won. It seems like so far we may only have, once again, only one goal that could decide it.
The sides for each team flip, and so do our camera people. Maddie's going to go up on the roof, and we're going to get loud, and the rookie down on the field cam.
40 minutes on the clock. We've played 40. Let's play 40 more to decide a victor, unless we need extra time.
Let's play 40 more, if not more. Boom.
Massive.
That was the one time. Aiden the rapper.
I'm a poet and I didn't even know it.
Boom. So second half action going to get underway. Other than this, we have one more fall broadcast, and that's once again against the Warriors, but on the gridiron in football.
Friday Night Lights. It's going to be the 17th, so not this coming Friday, but the Friday after that. Mifflin County will start with possession here in the second half. We don't have a score. Let's see if we get one here in the next 40 minutes. The kick is off and away, and Mifflin County is going to take possession. Trying to push it up the field here is Bogroski. He's going to give it over to Rutherford. On the other side of the field earlier, that one, Gettysburg trying to steal. It'll go out on Bogroski. He's saying, I need more teammates here. That one going to go a bit far. The main thing here, I was saying this earlier, time of possession is a main thing. You want to try and maybe, in a way, upset your opponent and not let them get any chances. Neither team has done that. I feel like time of possession, they both had a lot of chances here to strike. We'll see here. It really depends. What are the halftime adjustments? That could be the main thing that changes this game. Pass outside.
It's just a race to the ball. That one's going to go out of bounds. And we've had two great senior night soccer games here, back-to-back. The girls obviously won versus Waynesboro 1-0. And now the boys are in a tight 0-0 matchup 1 minute into the second half.
Mifflin County trying to pass it in here. Get the first score and possibly the last. We saw in the girls' senior night, it was only one goal that decided it. We went to overtime, no score. Emma Herwig pushed it in there for a 1-0 victory. Mifflin County's trying to pass it up the field. Looking for a fight inside. Gettysburg's been playing good inside really all night. Now they're going to get it back outside on the far side of the field. Trying to push it down the field. Gettysburg right with them. Trying to pass it outside. That one will go out, and Mifflin County will keep possession.
That'll be a deep throw-in for Mifflin County, I believe. I don't believe it's a corner. It will be a throw-in for Mifflin County on the far side of the field.
Just going to try and pass it inside. Gettysburg's going to try and fight for it. Lots of players in the area. Mifflin County will get it here with a little bit of room. Trying to make a move. Just a fight for the ball now. Rhodes will get it back. That one, Leggett, pushing it far, and the goalie there to snag it. So Gettysburg is going to get away with one there. You're going to look at the replay here. The kick far by Leggett, and the goalie just perfectly there to get it. Contact there with Wagner, nothing called, and Gettysburg trying to push it down the field. 10 versus 10 right now on the fight for the ball. Gettysburg will get it.
It's a perfect 10, Colston.
Looking for something here at midfield is Baker. Now trying to push it up is Gettysburg. That one blocked by Wagner. Mifflin County, you see the speed. Feels like Gettysburg, some of these plays playing a little bit slow, expecting nobody in the area, and Mifflin County catching them off guard.
I like the aggressiveness from Mifflin County to start this second half. That one's going to get cleared out of bounds. It'll stay with the purple and silver.
That one a bit far, so Rhodes will pass it in. Going into Baker here. Lots of Gettysburg players in the area. They're going to kick it out again.
It's a Gettysburg flood, as I'd like to say.
Rhodes pass it in once again. That one, same story. They're going to kick it out again.
Hey, Mifflin County's moving the ball down the field. I'm perfectly fine if they keep doing this. So we get a sideline view here of the Huskies. That one right off the shoulder of a Husky. Walks it off like it's nothing.
That was Baker there getting the contact. Mifflin County trying to push it up. 2 Gettysburg players in the area, but Grosky trying to fight for it, and they'll clear. Harmon is closer to it. Rutherford's going to get to it on the sideline and save it. Trying to push it up. That one out on Gettysburg. So Rutherford will pass it in.
So we are on the field cam here with Loudon. Motioning the players downfield, and it's a deep throw in for the Huskies.
That one towards the sideline. Mifflin County, you see the speed, trying to fight for it. They're going to keep it in bounds. Pass inside. Leggett going to take a fall. Nothing called. And Gettysburg will clear.
That'll be a corner. That one was very close. Mifflin County will have a corner, and this will be their first of the night, I believe, Colston. Or no, is this their first of the night?
This is their first corner of the night.
It's a throw-in. I like it.
Throw it. Rutherford trying to get it inside.
Header.
Just a bit too aggressive there by Baker.
Let's go to the instant replay here. Throw in here. Good throw in right on target. Header to another header and just a bit outside.
The thing is, though, with those header types of plays, it's either going to go really high and the goalie's going to be able to get it, or too high and it goes in. The thing is with this is that I feel like Gettysburg's goalie, he's got a vertical. He looks pretty tall, so those header plays a lot tougher. You got to catch him off guard.
Taking the free kick is Stratton Brown. Deep free kick. This could be some trouble for Mifflin County. It won't be.
Once again, Sudam is just perfect place at the right time. Not able to give Gettysburg any hope of maybe getting a shot on goal, and he'll pass it in over to Harmon.
I'm telling you, I say this every game. I'm going to say it again. If you have not been out to Chapman Stadium, it's gorgeous up here.
Your public advertisement to visit.
It is cool. You agree with me?
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying public advertisement.
I can't even put it in words.
Moving on from the historic Mitchell Field, this is the first year of the new stadium. I get it for 2 years. Aiden gets it for 1.
I'm so jealous.
On the sideline now, Gettysburg's going to try and save it. They do, but it goes to the Huskies. Baker, the kick inside, just a bit high. You see Leggett
giving chase. Is he going to get there?
He's not going to make it.
That one, a beautiful ball, but Hook just didn't have the height on it.
And Wagner there on the sideline with his teammate. That will go out on his teammate, so Gettysburg will get possession. But Mifflin County here feels like so far in the second half, they've had a lot more chances than Gettysburg. They've been a lot faster to the ball. They've been playing it more aggressive, and I like what I've seen from them, is they're going to clear it.
Mifflin County is being very aggressive right here. That one's going to go out on Gettysburg. No, it's going to go out on Mifflin County.
That one, you could see, once again, the aggression by Mifflin County.
That was from Hook. And this one, going to be another booming kick. I bet it'll go out to the other 45.
That one, high sky kick, and if it had hit, would have been right on the money.
Called it.
That's what you had to add? Anyway, Gettysburg trying to push up the field on this sideline, the far side for us.
Let's see what Gettysburg can do here. They haven't had a true offensive possession, I don't feel like, until now in this second half, so let's see what they can do.
They're going to pass it out. They've been trying this, getting players reset so they can push it up like they do now. Rhodes is there on the sideline.
Great defense.
Tangled up there. It'll go out on Gettysburg, I believe. And it will. Going to try and pass it in now. Trying to fight for it there is Baker on the sideline. He's going to get a clear.
Nice job by Baker, sliding for it. And here come the Huskies. The goalie comes way out of the net.
For a clear, and now trying to give Mifflin County a chance. They're going to get it to Suzanne. Now he's going to clear it. Not far, though. Gettysburg with a chance to maybe strike. That one going to go to the sideline. Rutherford behind him. He's going to wait for him. Trying the fake. It'll go out on
Watch out,
Gettysburg.
Loudon. Loudon right in the facility.
Now going to try and pass it in here for Mifflin County.
High, deep passing off of the head of a Warrior. And it'll be Gettysburg possession.
Fight for the ball here. Wagner trying to use his speed. That one blocked by Wagner, so Mifflin County is going to get it. Good move. He's going to give it over to Baker at midfield. Trying to get it past midfield. They will. Leggett, the senior to senior. Now, Gettysburg trying to steal it. They will get possession. Trying to fight for the ball. Now they're going to push it back. We've seen. They push it back. Then they go for that deep ball. They're going to give it to the goalie here. I believe he's going to try and kick it far. And he will. Over to midfield. Mifflin County is the closest to it. Gettysburg trying to fight for it. That's Rhodes on the sideline.
Oh, and we're going to have a down Husky. This one might be a card here. That was not a very clean hit.
That is Rhodes, Dylan Rhodes, number 21, down for Mifflin County. He looks to be in pain, lots of pain. As you said, I'd like to call it a dirty hit.
Let's see here. It's going to be a yellow card. That'll be on number 13, I believe. Don't 100% me on that until I know. Tresius. He's up. He's good to go.
Rhodes walks it off.
Might have oversold it a tad bit, but
it goes in Mifflin County's favor with a stoppage of 3:49. Josh Moyer will come in for Gettysburg. So we're going to have a kick here and a chance for Mifflin County to make it 1-0. I feel like they've had a lot more opportunities here to start this second half. Let's see. Can the high sky kick get a pass in or just shoot it straight in? Allen looking to check in here for Mifflin County. They're going to play it. They're going to try and pass it in. High sky. That one going to fight for it. Still in.
Still trouble.
Leggett trying to pass it in. He's going to get it far. Rhodes is there on the sideline. He's trying to fight for it. Gettysburg popping it up in the air. Fight for the ball on the sideline.
Wow.
Still has not been cleared.
What a series.
Rhodes is going to try and push it back up to Leggett.
And we still aren't done.
He's going to try and go for the goal. And the goalie will finally pick it up.
Wow, what a series right there. We'll see it here again. Off of one player.
Harmon tried to get it. The kick back. What a fight for the ball for Mifflin County. They've been more aggressive here. You just saw it right there. And now Gettysburg's going to try and answer that.
Very physical, but a clean physical. And that's what I like to see here on the pitch.
Mifflin County trying to push it up. Here's Bogrovsky here by himself looking for a teammate. Just going to pass it back. That one goes a bit far to Sudam. Believe he's just going to maybe kick it to his teammate or far. He will kick it far. Gettysburg now playing with a little bit of speed there, trying to get the ball off of Leggett. Leggett's going to fight for it. He'll get it out of bounds.
Whistle. I believe this one's going to be an illegal throw-in, or we're going to have some substitutions.
Coming in here for Mifflin County, number 11, the senior Isaac Kanegi, and maybe my favorite player on this entire team, number 15, Mason Allen.
I don't play favorites, Colson.
I don't play favorites either, but I've liked what I've seen out of him. He plays aggressive. He plays fast. Now Mifflin County going to be able to pass it in. I believe they just wanted the substitutes to come in. Now here's Allen trying to push it up the field. That one will go to Gettysburg. Trying to push it down the field. Allen staying with him. That one, he's going to just make it a little bit past him. Fight for the ball. Allen will kick it out. So now Gettysburg will pass it in here. Their first maybe real chance to get on the scoreboard here in the second half. They're going to pass it a little bit back. Nobody in the vicinity. Trying to pass it back outside. Looking for an inside chance. They're going to give it over to the teammate. Once again on the outside. That one blocked by Mifflin County. Baker the closest to it, so he'll push it up. Going to pass it inside once again. Here's Kanegi. That one blocked by Gettysburg. Going to go to Mason. Trying to push it up once again is Bogrovsky. Over to Rutherford. Rutherford on the sidelines. Going to try and get it to Kanegi. That one sky high.
That one went higher than our press box.
That one Wolfkill is going to try and maybe clear it, and he will. Nobody in the vicinity, so it'll be Gettysburg ball. 1-on-1. He didn't want to give Gettysburg maybe a chance to pass it in.
We're going to have some substitutions here for Gettysburg. The freshman, Simon Keenan. And go ahead.
Number 13, R.J. Miller, is going to check in for Mifflin County. Coming out, number 36, Dylan Leggett, the senior, on senior night. 0-0, 27-27 left in regulation. No score so far. Gettysburg looking to strike first. They'll pass it in. Fight for the ball. Mifflin County, Miller is closest to it. He's going to try and push it up once again. Looking for a teammate to pass to. That one just
too far behind Baker. Colston, I'm not trying to, jinx anything, but with how this game has been playing, it looks like it's going to go to another overtime for Mifflin County, and recent history is that's not been good for them.
Mifflin County, the 4 games we've had in terms of soccer, the last 4, Mifflin County is 1-3. Won 1-0, as we said earlier, with the girls team. Mifflin County, their past 3 games have went to overtime. They could not finish off the win in any of them. So they're trying to get back in the win column. Gettysburg has won, I believe it's 6 straight, as they're trying to stay in the win column. They only have 1 loss that wasn't in regulation all year. That one will go out. Bogorowski, the one who passed it, he's saying just get a little bit closer to the ball. I believe there was maybe just some miscommunication there. Lots of contact. Mifflin County trying to push it up.
And
sky-high kick.
In an 80-minute game, there is going to be miscommunication, and I think the key is whoever's going to win this game is going to be the team that rebounds better from those key mistakes. Did that hit off the face of Wagner?
Wagner just brushing it off.
He ate it literally.
Fight for the ball there. Mifflin County going to get it. Trying to push it to Rutherford. That one blocked by Gettysburg, but Harmon going to be the closest to it. He's been playing back a lot of these times. He saved it from going out of bounds. Now trying to push it up.
I've liked Mifflin County's defense here. I think they've impressed me. Gettysburg has had the ball in Husky territory for the last 5 minutes or so, but it doesn't feel like Gettysburg has had a real shooting chance here in that 5-minute span.
They're trying to pass it inside here. Mifflin County around the ball. Gettysburg trying to push up. They've got a chance here. Rutherford's going to slow him down. Trying to pass it outside to his teammate. He's going to take a shot and make.
What a goal from number 13, Remington Tressie. I pointed him out earlier in the game. Look out for him to do something, and that was an absolute screamer into the top of the net.
Nothing Sudam could have done. Just a little bit. I feel like Mifflin County played about 3 people on the ball.
We see here the replay. Beautiful pass, the setup, and this absolute screamer to the top of the net. And it is 1-0 Warriors with 25 minutes left to go in the soccer seasons at Kishbank Field.
It doesn't matter how many opportunities you get. You could be, on the other side of the field the entire time, but if you get 1 goal, that's a game changer. Now Mifflin County's got to play with a little bit of speed and momentum.
As we
down
saw,
1.
We see the replay there from the field cam. An absolute, once again, an incredible goal.
So now Mifflin County has to respond here. Gettysburg just going to try and push it up once again. The last game against these 2 teams, Gettysburg won 2-1. So now they're trying to get a season sweep against the Huskies. Rutherford, the closest to it for the Huskies. He's trying to get back to it, trying to make a move. Rutherford trying to stay with them. They're going to pass it back, slow it down. Pass inside. That one blocked by Wagner. Inside here, here's Miller here now trying to get it. Mifflin County trying to push it up. They're going to do Carnegie. Carnegie slowing it down. Fight for the ball here. He's the closest to it. Trying to get it to Miller. Maybe, once again, a little bit of miscommunication. That one going to go to Harmon.
So 1 goal here for Gettysburg in the 66th minute. And it's a 1-0 game for the Warriors. The Warriors won by 1 goal last time between these two, and as things stand right now, it'll be a similar result.
Harmon is just going to get it from Sudam. Try and push it up for the Huskies. Nobody really staying near him. He's got a free lane. Fake the kick. Going to give it to Rutherford on the sideline. Back to Harmon. Seems like they aren't playing Harmon that hard. That one going to go far. Gettysburg the closest to it, trying to push it back inside. Stopping it. Mifflin County trying to fight for it. That's Wagner once again. Now Miller's got it. Miller trying to push it up. A bit of contact. Here's Rutherford trying to pass it inside. That one a bit far. Gettysburg will clear.
It's a smart thing to do here. We're going to have some substitutions here for Mifflin County. Hook checks into the field as Wagner comes off.
And coming in is going to be Drake Gill. Coming out is going to be Zach Keller. He's had a quiet night. Hasn't been in much. Coming off the injury. Wasn't in our last boys soccer game. But Gill trying to push it up. Now Mifflin County trying to push it up. Excuse me. Gill here with the ball at the 35. Trying to find a teammate to pass it to. Pass it a bit inside. Trying to fight for the ball inside, and the goalie will just pick it up. Trying to get something going for the Huskies, but that one just a bit far. And now Gettysburg going to try and push it up here already. Up 1. Gettysburg here, teammate by himself. He's trying to push it up at the 45. He'll slow it down. Now he's going to get a high sky kick straight to his teammate. That one a bounce off to the other teammate. Fight for the ball on the sideline. Gettysburg trying to make a move. That one a bit far.
That would have been an incredible pass if that worked out for Gettysburg. An incredible play. You pass it inside. You let your guy go downfield and able to capitalize.
That one, Wolf kill, number 37, pushing it out there for Gettysburg, killing the opportunity, at least for now. Fight for the ball. Allen's going to be able to get it. He's got a bit of contact, so he will keep possession. Gonna pass it in here a bit far. Gettysburg gonna block that, take it out.
Right by our field cam operator, Loudon.
That one, Gettysburg, sending it back to the stands.
Souvenir.
Mifflin County gonna be able to pass it farther in if they keep this happening.
Third time's the charm as we keep it in play.
At the 45, Gettysburg will get it. Good move there. Now trying to pass it inside. That one a bit far. Going to send it over to Miller. Miller by himself with plenty of room. Trying to make a move here. That one's stolen. Trying to pass it over to midfield. Looking for a steal here. Harmon now going to kick it over. Pass it inside. Allen's the closest to it. He's going to get a hit on the ball. Mifflin County going to try and send it. Gettysburg trying to fight for it. Miller trying to fight for it. Lots of players in the inside. The inside a risky part because there's any player on the inside that could fight for it. But Gettysburg wins that battle. And now Sudam is going to dive and get it. He's been playing risky. So far, it's been working. He's just going to pass it into Gill quick.
The only goal he's allowed was, I think, an unsavable kick. Because that was top of the net. That was near off the crossbar. And I'll say, ever since Mifflin County got denied on that one possession, it's been all red and white.
Right now, Gill with the ball as we approach 20 minutes. Left in regulation. He's looking to make a move here. Try and get to one of his teammates. They're going to pass it back now to Wolfkill. He's going to slow it down. Maybe looking for a long kick here. Teammates getting ready. He's going to kick it far and away. Trying to pass it over to Harmon. Now Baker just trying to push it up on his own. He's going to give it over to his teammate there, Miller. Miller passes it over. That's going to be Bogroski. At the 30. Lots of Gettysburg players in the area. That one... Weak pass there to Gill. A little bit of contact. Nothing called. He's going to give it over to Harmon. Harmon here at the 45. Maybe looking for a teammate to push it up. He's going to give it over to Gill. Gettysburg players all around him. They're going to be able to get the ball. They've been maybe playing more aggressive recently. And now the goalie here.
That could have been some trouble there for Gettysburg. Unable to capitalize was Mifflin County. And once again, it's going to be a similar play. This one, kind of a weaker kick than what we've seen from Inman Knight. Mifflin County able to regain possession, kick it back right to a Warrior.
That was Kanegi there trying to push it up. Nothing going there. He's going to get a bit of a trip. No call. You see Gettysburg more recently, ever since they took that 1-0 lead, it feels like playing a little bit more physical. Trying to make sure Mifflin County doesn't get really any opportunity. That one back to Harmon. He's got Rutherford as his teammate there on the sideline. Looking to push it up. He's going to push it a bit far. Gettysburg the closest to it. Kanegi trying to block it. That one will go over to a teammate. Harmon the closest now. That one. Bogrovsky going to get the steal. Now Gettysburg going to be able to kick it far. Closest teammate is there. Now trying to pass it inside. One-on-one. Harmon trying to slow it down. He's playing a bit physical. No call.
They're both playing physical. They both won it. A 1-0 lead could get erased just like that.
That one, the kick out there by Bogrovsky. So we'll slow it down a little. We've had a little bit of speed coming here late in this second half. Gettysburg leads 1-0.
18 minutes left to play in regulation.
Allen will pass it in here on the sideline. That one will go out on Gettysburg, so we'll do it again.
Right in front of our cameraman, Loudon.
Baker trying to just pass it up here to his teammate. Fight for the ball. No call. Seems like on this sideline here, lots of players in the area, so they're trying to push it up. At the 50 now, they're going to pass it back to Mason Allen. 3 Gettysburg players in the area. That one a pull down, nothing called. Mifflin County gets possession. Here's Gill. Gill trying to push up. He's got teammates. Gonna give it over to Bogrovsky. He's gonna kick it far and away. That one a chance here.
Through ball.
Through ball. Like Aiden said, that one sky high, and that's gonna hit the netting.
It's a corner kick.
Mifflin County is gonna get their first corner kick of the night. This, their biggest chance here.
Second corner kick.
This their biggest chance here with the clock ticking. You don't get many chances here against this Gettysburg team to do plays like this.
Look out for 16.
Gonna try and pass it short. And it's gonna be another one.
We'll do it again
here
to the other side of the field. It's another corner kick.
So what? You can't get it once. Why not try again? We're going to get some substitutions here for Mifflin County.
I don't like that approach from Mifflin County. I think you got to kick it more towards where your players are and kind of lob it up more in the air instead of trying to do a line drive kick.
Wagner signaling he wants in. Now they're going to get him in. So 3 new players come in for Mifflin County. Number 17, Bryson Wagner. Number 36, Dylan Liggett. And number 20, Zach Keller. Watch out for Keller here. He's been quiet, but he's a dangerous threat here inside the red zone. So clock ticking here. Mifflin County's going to get a second straight corner kick from the other side. Trying to make it 1-1 here. Looking for the upset against a team in Gettysburg that's only lost 1 game in regulation all year.
Leggett taking the corner, the senior. On senior night, this to tie the game.
Going to be a high sky kick, and it'll score! Mifflin County ties it at 1. Perfect execution there. And I believe it's going to be Liggett.
Liggett scores, and it's a 1-1 game at Kishbank Field.
On senior night, why not let a senior deliver? And with 15:28 left in this regulation, Mifflin County's got some momentum. It's 1-1.
We'll see the replay here. The corner kick, that wasn't Liggett who kicked it. The corner kick, I believe that was Wagner who had the corner. But still, a senior-to-senior goal on senior night. The last soccer game at Kishbank Field for the season. And Mifflin County has tied it up with less than 15 minutes to go. Here's another through ball. Mifflin County trying to carry the momentum down the field.
This Zach Keller here on the sideline, trying to push it up the middle. He's going to give it over to the sideline once again. That one trying to steal, going to be a bit of a trip. Mifflin County pushed it, letting him up. They're going to call it on Mifflin County. I got to say, that's a questionable call here, especially Mifflin County's got some momentum, taking a little bit away there. So now the goalie will kick it away here for Gettysburg. Fighting for the ball at midfield. 2 Husky players in the area. One of them Wagner, the senior. Here's Wolfkill. He'll clear. The only one there is Keller. Look at Keller with the speed. That one going to go to the goalie. Keller is looking for a penalty. He's saying that he's blocking. No call. So now Gettysburg to clear. Mifflin County trying to push it back up again. Here's Wagner.
It feels like we said this was a great game in the first half. It's only ramping up, it feels, Colston. The tension, the just the moment. You got to live in it. There's 14 minutes left to go in regulation. The Huskies have lost their last 3 overtime games. Could they flip the script on senior night?
The last game for 5 seniors at their home turf, trying to deliver a win for the fans. Here's Mifflin County trying to push it up. That'll go out on Gettysburg.
Mifflin County will get possession inside Gettysburg territory.
That one a high sky pass. Mifflin County going to keep it in balance. I believe Gettysburg was just trying to kick it out. Now going inside once again. Here's Keller. Trying to push it inside. Going to give it over to Bogrovsky. He's going to miss the ball a little. Now Mifflin County's going to get it. Here's Leggett. Scored the last. Looking to make it 2-1. The pass inside. Trying to push for it is Gettysburg. Lots of contact here on the sideline. They're going to say it doesn't go out, so they're going to get a bit of a clear here. Rutherford the closest to it. He's by himself here.
No one within 10 yards of Rutherford.
And now trying to fight for it. That one going a bit far. Here's Leggett with the speed. Trying for the slide save, and he will. Gettysburg, another clear.
We have a Husky down. They're wanting to. He wants to blow. There's the whistle. And that'll be number 16 for Mifflin County.
That's Jace Bogrovsky here. He took a hard hit. He's going to get a stoppage. I believe he's holding his knee.
I believe it's either the knee or the shin. We're gonna take the break with them. He's Colston David. I'm Aiden Stevens. 12:48. Don't go anywhere. A thriller on MCTV.
We're back. Coming in, a key player for Bogrovsky. That's number 10, Bruce Baker. They've been saving him up, the senior, possibly the most electric player they have on this entire roster. He's going to come in with 12:48 left in regulation. Gettysburg has possession as they try to make it back to their lead. 1-1. Wagner the closest to it. He's trying to get it to Miller. He'll miss Miller, and now it's going to go Gettysburg ball. Down the other side of the field, trying to push it up. Mifflin County the closest to it, and Wolfkill gonna send it deep, flying.
Keep it in bounds.
Mifflin County trying to get it. Here's Keller now, trying to slow it down. Lots of Gettysburg players in the area. Keller going for the inside shot. That one just a bit far.
Keller punching the ground in frustration. You can tell how bad these boys want it.
On senior night, this a big one. They've lost 5 straight. 3 straight in overtime. One of them was a 2-1 loss to Greencastle Antrim, trying to not make that happen once again. Less than 12 minutes left in regulation. Rutherford is trying to push it up for Mifflin County. They're going to get it inside to Keller. That one pushed back out. Lots of Mifflin County players in the area. Same with Gettysburg. The inside, maybe the toughest part to pass it in with all the players that play inside. That one, the pass deep. Gettysburg the closest to it, but we're going to see Leggett fight for it. That's going to go out on Gettysburg. Mifflin County, another chance here to take the lead.
Now, Colston, correct me if I'm wrong. We did 2 field hockey games. Was the one against Redland Senior Night, or was that State College?
I believe that would have been State College. It would have been State College.
Okay, because I remember the Huskies lost a 2-1 overtime. Or no, that was 3-2, my apologies. They lost 3-2 in overtime. It was either on Senior Night or on Gold Out Night. Or no, it would have been Redland, because the State College game was Teacher Appreciation Night.
Herto's nodding his head yes, so I believe him.
So the Huskies already have they're 1-1 on senior nights at Kishbank Field. Let's see if they can try and turn it into 2-1.
Leggett trying to push it up here around the 20. That one gonna go out on Mifflin County. That one gonna give Gettysburg possession, trying to push it up and coming in. Number 13, Remington Therese, the only person with a goal here on a great shot to give them the lead. He's looking to take back the lead.
Leggett also has a goal, by the way.
I mean, for Gettysburg. He's the only person with a goal for Gettysburg.
My apologies, Colston. I was just confused.
10:20 left in regulation. We've had plenty of overtime recently here. Now Mifflin County. You see, just a quick possession, but Mifflin County going to get it. Miller going to give it over to Wagner. Back to Miller. He's at midfield trying to get it to Rutherford. Rutherford looking for something. Gettysburg playing aggressive. They're going to get the ball. I believe Rutherford just maybe wasn't ready for it. That the pass inside. They're going to block it, give it to their teammate. That one a bit high. Here's Allen fighting for it. One-on-one on the sideline. They're going to pass it back, slow it down here. Leggett trying to steal it. He will.
Nice job.
Give to Allen. He's going to kick it deep. Fight for the ball here. Gettysburg going to keep it in bounds now. Bruce Baker with them. That one going to roll and go out. It's going to be, I believe, Mifflin County possession.
Still with you, Maddie.
It will be. So yet another chance for Mifflin County.
And that one's just going to go right back out of bounds, and Gettysburg's going to get possession now. What a game, Colston. This has been a thriller here at Donald M. Chapman III Stadium. Year one of the new sports facilities, and it's been incredible.
On the sideline, got injured earlier. He's ready to get back in. Number 16, Jace Bogrovsky. So nice to see him back on. I believe I said it did look like a cramp, so it should be fine now. We'll see, though, if he plays a little bit slower. Obviously, you don't want to get another injury, especially this late in the game.
Huskies already have one overtime win. Colson, I just realized something. Both senior nights went to overtime so far this year. The field hockey senior night, where Mifflin County lost 3-2 against Redland, and the girls soccer senior night that went to overtime 2 nights ago, where the Huskies pulled out a win in that one. I'm noticing a theme here.
That one a bit far. The pass to Keller, and now Gettysburg gets possession. They're going to pass it very far. Lots of Huskies in the area trying to keep it in. They're going to stop it.
It's going to go Mifflin County's way. 8 minutes left to go. We've officially hit the 72-minute mark. Baker from the 25-yard line, right beside the sideline, puts his arms up. Here we go.
High kick, going to go a bit far. The closest to it is Keller. He's trying to keep it in for his Huskies. Gettysburg will get it out. Now coming in, number 16 here. It's going to be Jace Bogrovsky.
For the Huskies, number 16, Jace Bogrovsky.
Bogrovsky got injured earlier. So this now, with less than 8 minutes left, it's personal. He's trying to maybe deliver a killer blow in an upset. Coming out is number 32, Caden Hook. So once again on the sideline, it'll just be a simple pass in here for Mifflin County. On the sideline, the very far side of the field, which pretty tough to see, but we'll try. Trying to get it there.
That was a great opportunity for Mifflin County, but better defense by Gettysburg.
Wagner will get it off the clear. Now Mifflin County trying to push once again. Here's Keller inside here. Lots of players, as I said, very aggressive to play inside here.
Gettysburg trying to form a counterattack, but the Huskies will say no.
That one a bit far. It's going to go out on Gettysburg. This is crunch time at this point. Next goal could possibly be the last.
I feel like it. Probably. Colson, I agree with you.
Harmon is the closest to it. That one going to go far. He's just going to slow it down. He's going to give to Wolfkill. Wolfkill trying to make a move. He will. Nice move there. He's going to give to, I believe that's Allen on the sideline. It will be. He's going to pass it up to Baker. Baker trying to use his speed. That one too far, and Gettysburg will get possession.
6 minutes left to go in regulation. The clock is ticking second by second. Every second matters.
Rutherford watching on here, trying to maybe get a turnover, get the Huskies with a chance here. That one will go out. Now Mifflin County gets possession. The pass in quick, trying to get a shot on goal. Here comes the speed by Mifflin County. That'll go out the back. So Gettysburg will get it back. This is going to be a goalie kick. As Aiden said, he can kick it about 55 yards. So this is going to be most likely another chance for Gettysburg as he kicks it far and away here. That one will get to the 45. A little bit of contact. Nothing called there on Mason Allen. So now the push up by Mifflin County. 2 Gettysburg players in the area. Pass it out quick. Pass it in quick. Mifflin County playing with some tempo here. Trying to slow it down. Here comes Gettysburg kicking it away.
Perfect pass for Gettysburg. A player right in the area. Trying to flip the field here with 5 minutes left to go in regulation.
Fight for the ball here is Wagner. He's going to get a little bit of a push. Nothing called.
Gettysburg wanted the call there.
Here's Keller. He's going to get a steal. What did I say? He can make some dangerous moves. That one going to be stolen right back. That one a bit of a trip by Miller. Nothing called.
And a second.
That one out of bounds here on Gettysburg. It's getting chippy here with less than 5 minutes left to go. And that's putting it lightly. So Mifflin County here maintains in Gettysburg side of the field. This one a chance, and the goalie is the closest to it.
Textbook saves are always the most important, and right there proved it. The easiest saves are always the toughest ones.
Here comes Gettysburg now, looking for a bit of speed. Trying to get a push there. That one to Gettysburg.
That would have been it. That was a golden opportunity. One-on-one with the net. Look at this right here. Sorry to interrupt you, Colston. Wolfkill passes it right to a Gettysburg player.
He got the colors wrong. That's the only way to put it. Just misses it flat out. It remains 1-1.
And I think every heart here at Kishbank Field might have just skipped a beat.
Mifflin County trying to push it up now. They've been playing with some tempo here late in this. Here's Keller now. He's going to try and pass it inside. That one far. Gettysburg trying to get to it. Here comes Keller with the slide. He won't get to it.
Overcommitted, but look at the fight. He comes back to the ball, gets possession. And now with 3.5 minutes left to go in regulation.
In the sideline here, trying to push it up here to Miller. Miller, it's going to go out, and Gettysburg will get it. That one, a far pass here. Good hit there by Wolfkill.
Gotta watch out behind.
That one, once again, Gettysburg, maybe the pass straight to him. That one going to be a far pass, possibly a clear. Keller tries to get to it. He cannot.
Now Gettysburg trying to apply some pressure here with under 3 minutes left to go.
Here's Harmon slowing it down here. You got a little bit of time, but not much. He's going to give it to Rutherford on the sideline. Trying to pass it back inside. Going to give it to Bogrovsky. Bogrovsky trying to take it up on his own. That one inside Leggett. Leggett trying to block. Here comes Keller. Keller trying to push it up. Some contact, nothing called. And that ball sailing back to Rutherford. We'll do it again. Rutherford trying to push it up.
If you're just joining us, you couldn't have joined at a better time. Rutherford upset with himself as that one goes out. 2 minutes left here, and it's a 1-1 tie. Deep throw in for Gettysburg.
It's the small mistakes that could end up huge like that.
What a kick. A no-look kick. That looked Mahomey.
Burrow asks a bit of a trip on Bruce Baker. He is a bit slow here. That one. Sky kick, Sudam says.
Nice.
Let's not have any of that. 2 minutes left. Sudam looking for a teammate here.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Not much time. We've hit under 2 minutes. That one midfield, just a bit far there for Bogrovsky. Fight for the ball. Mifflin County trying to get to it. Gettysburg will. Past midfield. Here comes Baker trying for the stop. Here's Mason Allen.
Lots of contact.
No stoppage as they both fall, so we'll keep going. Mifflin County, 90 seconds left in regulation. Fight for the ball. Gettysburg's going to push it back up. That one denied. We're going back and forth here. Great kick there. Here comes the speed by Leggett. That one kicked out by Gettysburg.
You want to say Gettysburg has a lot of speed? Mifflin County's proven they're fast.
We're going back and forth, but Mifflin County looking for a game winner with about a minute left.
I'm telling you what, right now, I think there's only about 2 people that don't want this game to go to overtime, and I think those are our 2 camera people. They must be freezing out there.
That one's going to go out of bounds. Less than a minute. You got to play with tempo. Allen knows it. He'll pass it in quick. Miller going to kick it up in the air. Mifflin County closest to it. Miller's going to get it. Pass inside there. Harmon trying to push it up. Or not Harmon. Keller, excuse me.
Under a minute.
Gettysburg trying to push it up. One-on-one with Harmon. Harmon hasn't had a lot of contact here on the sideline. That'll go out. 30 seconds. Gettysburg now looking for the win. Little bit far. Mifflin County's going to try and clear. Gettysburg pushes it back. Here's Miller. Miller pushing it up the sideline here.
They got 20.
Baker.
Lots of contact.
And we're going to get a stoppage.
We are going to get a stoppage.
15 seconds.
injury timeout, and
Now
the
we're going to go down to
senior's
12. That's Bruce Baker, who took the harsh hit.
That
Is
not. That was a very big hit. You love to see all the Huskies over there to go check up on him.
Baker just going to try and walk it off.
It'll be 12 seconds left in regulation. Huskies have the ball. They need to kick it around 40 yards to get a possibility of a header into the box.
This to win it. It's going to be Wagner, I believe, kicking. No, from the far side. Trying to get it inside here. Here's Rutherford with the ball. 6 seconds. You got to get a shot off. Here's Gettysburg. 2, 1. Nothing going. And here we go again. 4 straight soccer games. 4 straight overtimes.
I mean, could you expect anything less?
It's senior night, and the seniors get a little extra playing time. Mifflin County's looking for the upset. 1-1 is our score. You're seeing extra soccer action when we return. We welcome you once again. The 4th straight soccer game for this Huskies team. This boys, soccer Huskies team, with overtime. They're 0 for 3 on overtime the last 3 games. They lost to Greencastle Antrim. They lost to Waynesboro, and they lost to, I believe, West Perry.
The storyline behind Mifflin County, if they were to win this game, it's senior night. It's the opening senior night at this new stadium. It's, you lost your last 3 overtime games. And if you're Mifflin County, you need to get loud.
Here we go. Both sides are out there.
Look at the coach getting the boys hyped up.
Keller is going to give it to Mifflin County. Last time we had OT, it only took 1 minute for the Huskies to win in the girls' soccer match.
We're going to have, just for clarification, 2 10-minute frames.
If neither team is able to score in those 10-minute frames, it's a tie.
And I don't like ties.
Keller will pass it in, and we'll start overtime here. Bogrovsky just going to try and kick it deep. Play aggressive. Gettysburg's going to try and get the steal. They do. Trying to push it up, and another stoppage.
We're going to have a holding here against Gettysburg. Mifflin County's going to get possession inside Gettysburg territory.
So they're going to get a kick here from the 40. It only took a minute last time.
It's a similar spot on the field, too.
Here we go. Possibly for the win. Kick inside to Bogrovsky, and Gettysburg the closest to it. Here's Rutherford by himself. Now he's going to try and kick it inside. That one blocked once again. Mifflin County trying to push it up. Bogrovsky going to get a hit on it. Here comes Rutherford getting a bit of a block. Both of them really tripping on themselves. Bogrovsky the closest to it. Trying to fight for the ball. One-on-one on the sideline. That'll go out.
And this overtime is already officially longer than the girls' overtime 2 nights ago.
Fighting for the ball here. One-on-one. Here comes the speed. Gettysburg will kick it out. So Mifflin County will get ball now. Rutherford to pass it in.
It was tipped. The official ruling is Mifflin County's going to get possession. 8:50 left to go here in overtime number 1.
Rutherford going to pass it in high. Trying to go for Bogrovsky. That goes out.
That's just
on
free
Gettysburg.
Field. That's free field position. That's a tongue twister.
Now Rutherford to pass it in once again. He's going to go for a high sky ball. Keller's going to push it more down the field. Gettysburg trying to clear. And Rutherford will let it fall.
Once again, more field position for Mifflin County. They're inching their way towards the Gettysburg net.
Passing it in once again is Rutherford. Gettysburg trying to push it up the field. Rutherford just going to let it bounce out once again. It's the 3rd time the charm here. Rutherford trying to keep it in here.
This is the 4th, Colston.
Or the 4th time, excuse me. He's going to give it to Wagner inside. Wagner trying to fight for it. 2-on-1. It seems like Gettysburg playing more physical. Now they're pushing down the field. This at the 50. That one the far side. I believe it'll go out on Gettysburg. No, it'll be Gettysburg actually passing it in. So they'll keep possession here, playing on the sideline. They're going to try and slow it down here. Maybe try and kick it back towards the middle. 2 Huskies are there. Bogrovsky will take it. Giving it over to Hook here. Hook trying to push it up. He's going to give it over to Rutherford. Rutherford trying to save it on the sideline. It'll go out.
They're saying it'll go out against Mifflin County. I thought that ball might have gotten tipped. Coach agrees with me on that one. So we're 7 minutes left to go here in this first overtime frame. Gettysburg has 2 ties already on this year. I don't think I've seen a team with 3 ties.
Bogrovsky back with it here at the 40. Gettysburg coming from behind. They're going to give it to Hook. Hook misses that ball, so he's going to speed up to get it. He'll keep it in. Fight for the ball. Gettysburg, it will go out on Mifflin County. Now Rutherford going to keep it in. Mifflin County gets it. R.J. Miller trying to fight for the ball at the 40. Rutherford will take it. He's got a bit of room here. He'll pass to Wagner inside. Wagner looking for a teammate. Trying to take it up a little. Getting a little bit of a crease. Trying to fight for it with the speed. That one blocked by Gettysburg. Keller shoots, and that one off.
Right towards Luke Bender. It'll be a corner for Mifflin County.
Mifflin County.
Husky bench getting loud.
It's going to be Bogrovsky passing it in. This a chance to win it and get an upset against the Warriors. Bogrovsky.
You got to look for 10 or 13, in my opinion, here.
Trying to go for the win. A short pass there. Mifflin County will get to it. Rutherford now. Pass it inside. That one will roll out and be Gettysburg ball, so nothing comes from the corner kick. So Gettysburg will take possession. The goalie will kick it far and away. Mifflin County is the closest to it. Look at Wagner getting up high in the air for that ball. Rutherford trying to push it up. He's in between a bunch of Gettysburg defenders, but Mifflin County will get it. Allen now. He'll try and push it down the sideline. That one to Leggett. He'll fight for it. Going out of bounds, and Gettysburg will get the ball.
Halfway through overtime number 1.
That one sky high. Fight for the ball. Gettysburg going to try and get it. That one knocked off. Mifflin County's got it. Trying to push it inside the 20. Here's Bogrovsky. Trying to push it inside. Gettysburg players all around. Mifflin County will get it.
Hook's got to go get it.
Hook's got to go get it on the sideline. That one a pass. I believe he was looking for a teammate there. That one sky high. Rutherford right beside it. He's going to let it go out. Rutherford now will pass it in. He's done it plenty of times here on the sideline. Looking for a teammate here.
Looking, stepping up, throwing into a deep pass.
That one going to be to Leggett. Gettysburg trying to get to it. Fight for the ball here. Gettysburg will get it, and they're going to try and clear. Going far away and into our side of the stands.
For once, it went towards our side. I feel like whenever it goes into the stands, it's always to the away side. 4:30 left to go here in overtime 1.
Rutherford is there, coming off the kick by Gettysburg. Miller tried to get to it, just a bit too far for him. Gettysburg's got possession. Gettysburg has got possession here. Trying to pass it up here at the 40. Down the sideline, lots of Huskies close to it. Here's Wolfkill. He's going to allow it to be passed up the middle. That one to Leggett. Leggett trying to fight for it.
There's 2 Gettysburg Warriors right there. Through ball deep, way too deep. We're going to have a whistle called.
Going to remain Gettysburg ball. We'll see what the call is.
They're going to get a free kick around midfield. They'll put it at the Husky 48. 3:40 left to go here in overtime 1. I'd say right now, if you had to pick a winner through these first 7 minutes, give it to Mifflin County. I think they've had way more opportunities, but this might be the best one of the night. Deep kick.
Looking to catch it there, could not with Sudam, so now Gettysburg gets it. They're being pushed, though, by Wagner. Look at him go, pushing him down the field. Gettysburg looking for an inside pass. That one a bit outside. 1-on-1 for the ball. Rutherford will get to it. Trying to kick it out of bounds here, or far away. It'll get to Hook. Hook making a move. Over to the sideline, here's Miller. Miller will take it. Going up at midfield.
Miller
bit of contact, no call. Here comes the speed here. Fight for the ball. They're going to call it.
They're going to call it a holding against Mifflin County. 3 minutes left to go.
So now, once again, Gettysburg is going to get a chance. That one on Miller. Their second chance opportunity for the win.
This from the 45.
We saw it was pretty close last time. This one, up and away. Fight for the ball on the inside.
It's good.
And it's going to be a field goal.
Through the uprights.
2.5 minutes left in the first regulation. You're going to see it
On
the
a
replay
serious
here.
note, that shot way too high. Gettysburg had an opportunity. They just had to get a shot on goal. And now Mifflin County's going to have the ball. 2 minutes left to go in overtime 1.
We saw here the first 7 minutes dominated by Mifflin County. They got plenty of chances. The past minute or so has been going Gettysburg's way. 2 minutes left in the first overtime. The pass in here to Rutherford. Rutherford's going to look for something here. He'll pass it over
They're
to
going to
Harmon.
go slow and steady for now. Pick up the pace later.
Harmon going to try and kick it inside to Miller. Miller won't be able to get to it. Gettysburg has got it. Trying to pass it inside. That one cleared by Mifflin County. Bruce Baker trying to fight for it here on the inside. Or, excuse me, that's Keller. Keller going down the sideline. He's trying to keep it in bounds, and he will. Looking for a teammate to pass to who'll get it inside to Wagner. Wagner is denied, and now going Gettysburg's way. We're going back and forth here at midfield.
It's been like this the whole game, and it's really starting to pick up. Gettysburg with a great opportunity. Here come the Warriors.
Looking for a move there on Wolfkill. On the inside. Fight for the ball. That one going to be far away and cleared there.
70 seconds left to go in overtime 1. If you're Mifflin County at this point, I think you're playing for a second overtime. But you never know how quick it takes to score. That one going to go into the hills.
That one, the block there by Wolfkill, so we've got a minute left in the first overtime. Trying to get something going here. That one Fight for the ball. Nothing called. Gettysburg trying to kick it inside. That one blocked. Gettysburg way over the top.
That one over the net.
That one.
That's the first time I've seen someone kick the ball over the net.
And it's going to roll, and be blocked by the roof.
It's on the roof.
It hit the roof, everybody. It hit the roof.
That's your thing, Colston.
30 seconds left in overtime. So Mifflin County's got to go quick. Trying to push it up the middle here.
You obviously want to score, but you got to play safe. One bad pass, and Gettysburg has a golden opportunity with 15 seconds left to go in overtime 1.
Rutherford trying to fight for it. That one, pop-up. Fight for the ball. Here's Allen. Allen pushing it up the middle. 7 seconds on the clock. Rutherford trying to push it up. Just a bit off on his feet. That one will actually go over to Rutherford. 1 second, and that will do it for overtime number 1. We've seen 4 overtime games for the Huskies, but they haven't seen a double overtime game. That's coming up next. Mifflin County is tied at 1 with the Warriors. Bogorowski, before the first overtime, he sent a message to the team as I walked past. He said, play aggressive. They did for the first 7 minutes of that first overtime. No dice as Gettysburg took the final 3 minutes. We're still dead even as we head to a second overtime period. This time it really is do or die. We've got 10 minutes to decide a victor or it's a tie. 1-1's our score. I'm Colston Divin.
I'm Aiden Stevens. You're watching a live MCTV boys soccer thriller. One last huddle for the Huskies here at Kish Bank Field. For some of these guys, it's their last ever home game as a Husky. And I think at this point, win, loss, or tie, you got to hang your head high. Gettysburg has won their last 6 games. Mifflin County has lost their last 6, the last 3 being in overtime. You got to hang your head high. Win, loss, or tie. This is a good ball club, and you are taking them to the wire. Gettysburg has 2 ties already on the air. This one will make it 3. The Huskies were out there with a minute left and to go in the intermission. Gettysburg just now taking the field with 3.
The sides flip here for double overtime. Next goal wins still. First overtime, we couldn't decide a victor. Let's see if we get a victory here in double overtime.
It's overtime squared.
10 minutes on the clock to decide a victor. 1-1, our score. Senior night is going down to the wire. The kick is away. Gettysburg starts with it, and they're going to kick it sky high.
Here we go.
Wolfkill's going to get it to Miller. Miller trying to push it up. Leggett trying to push it back. He'll give to Allen. Allen's been quiet here recently. That one blocked by Gettysburg. It'll go out. Allen.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Going to slow it down. I believe he's looking to pass it in.
Okay, we'll go to you, Alan.
He will here to Leggett. Fight for the ball. Lots of players nearby. Going to give it to Baker here on the inside, the senior. He's been quiet as well. Here's Wagner. Fight for the ball. He's been physical really all night. That one, a lot of contact. And they're going to call it on Baker.
I think there were other plays in that first overtime that deserved a foul more than that one. Kind of shocked by the call. And with how they've been playing through 91 minutes of action, and they've been letting them play, I'm surprised they blew the whistle there.
So now Gettysburg's going to get a kick from about the 35 for the win. This one sky high, just a bit short, and now Mifflin County will take it. Pushing down the field is Wagner. The slide, the trip.
That was all ball right there. Great slide. 8:45 left to go. It'll be a free kick for Mifflin County at their own 30.
So now Mason Allen will push it up for the Huskies. Going to have to kick it from the 30.
I prefer, this is just me, but I prefer to have a clear defined winner rather than it be a tie. I think no matter win or loss, I think it's better than a tie in my personal opinion. A sky booming kick.
They're going to keep it in, and now
Take
Gettysburg
cover.
pops it up and into our side of the stands and right
Again.
back to our team. Allen will pass it in here for the Huskies.
8 left to play.
Down in Gettysburg territory. Going to pass it into Leggett. Fight for the ball on the sideline. He's going to kick it out, and it's going to be a corner kick.
They're going to call it a throw-in, I think, actually.
We'll see here.
They're calling it a throw-in.
It's going to be a throw-in for Bruce Baker. Obviously a very tough throw-in if you want to try and get it towards the middle. Pass in here, Leggett. He misses the ball. Here comes Allen. Just a bit high, and will remain tied.
Good shot by Allen. That was worthy of an overtime shot. We can see the throw-in here in the instant replay. Throw-in right here off of the head. Allen in the right spot, right time. Just pushed it a little too high into the right as the goal kick here gets us back underway at Kishbank Field. Gettysburg has the ball. To start both overtimes, Gettysburg has been on the ropes but has rebounded back well. 7 minutes left to go in overtime number 2.
Pushing up is Gettysburg here. Sides flip here as we head to this double overtime. Pushing it down the field, 23 on 23. That'll go out. They're going to say it's on Mifflin County. Gettysburg will pass it in. That one's sky high. That'll go out.
I don't think that was a...
And that's going to be a corner kick for Gettysburg. Possibly for the win. These the most dangerous to cover. Sudam's been great all night. Let's see if he's got one more in him. 6:30 left in double overtime. The kick inside. Hits it up high.
And out of bounds. Mifflin County's got to get on the ball quick, though.
So now Mifflin County here. Another stop. No need for Sudam.
It's a goal kick, so they would need him, actually, Colston.
So he's going to kick it over to Wolfkill. Slowing it down here. Now he's going to get set and kick it far away towards midfield. That one will go to Leggett. Over to Keller. Keller trying to pass inside. That one to Bogrovsky. He's trying to fight for it with his speed. Slowing it down. Inside.
What a poke there for Gettysburg. It'll remain Mifflin County possession. 5:45.
Showing how quick the sides can flip. Mifflin County was just defending a corner kick. Now they've got it in Gettysburg's side of the field. The pass in here with 5:30 left. Inside. That one tipped up and high. And it's going to be Gettysburg ball. We've just been going back and forth.
What a game. What a game these two have had.
So the goalie going to kick it away for a second time here. This one, high, sky, and away. That one, he's going to be able to get inside.
What was that, Colston?
I don't know. It was something. I don't know. But Mifflin County here trying to push it up here. Fight for the ball. Miller's got it on the inside. He'll slow it down, give it over to Allen.
Halfway through the second overtime, Colston.
5 minutes left. That's going to go out on Gettysburg. Going to pass it in here. Gettysburg will kick it out. Allen going to pass it in again. You got to play with some tempo here. Because if you don't get the score here, you got to stop Gettysburg. That's going to kill some clock. That one a bit high. Gettysburg fighting for the ball on the inside. Mifflin County the closest to it. Trying to score, and it's
what
saved.
a save. Unbelievable diving save. Ice in his veins. 4 minutes left to go in overtime. And I think everybody in the press box got up on their feet for that one. We can see here the instant replay. Bogrovsky breaks free, has a shot, an incredible save.
Mifflin County here trying to push it up once again on the far side at the 30. Looking for something here. Gettysburg trying to steal it. They will. Now they're going to try and push up. Far kick. Mifflin County the closest to it. Wolfkill going to block it with his body. That one blocked by Gettysburg. Looking to fight for the ball is Miller. Going to push it up the middle here. Once again, dangerous kind of play. They're going to Gettysburg now trying to push up the Miller. middle. Miller is closest to it. That one will go out on Gettysburg. Willingly did that on his own.
We're going to have a substitution here.
Leggett is coming out for Caden Hook here.
Got to have fresh legs in overtime. Standing ovation on the bench. He was cramping up.
It's going to be
A throw-in violation for Mifflin County. Gettysburg moving the ball quick.
Wolfkill is going to deny any chance of it going farther. Gettysburg trying to push it farther. Looking to make a move here to the outside. Here's Mason Allen blocking it. Mifflin County is going to get to it quick. Here's Keller. Keller looking to go down the sideline. One-on-one with Gettysburg. Look at the speed by Keller. He's still going to keep running inside the 10. Trying to set up his teammate on the sideline. Trying to push it up himself. Inside, and the goalie will be able to get it.
Once again, cool and composed from the goalie. He's had ice in his veins this whole second overtime. Another big-time save. We'll see here on the instant replay. Keller.
And Allen's going to get a push. They're going to say pushed.
2:30 left to go here in the game. 1-1's our score. If you're just joining us, you've missed an incredible game.
But you've still got 2:20 to decide a victor, if there is one. Mifflin County looking to push. You're running out of time for both sides, really. Gettysburg with the steal. Looking to push it up here at the 20. Mifflin County with the steal. Now you're seeing R.J. Miller with a bit of speed. Back to the sideline. Looking to push it up one-on-one. That'll go out, they'll say, on Mifflin County. Gettysburg, pass it in. That one blocked there by Rutherford. Pass it outside once again. Mifflin County going to slow it down.
2 minutes to play.
That
Through
one.
ball.
Here comes the speed by Mifflin County. And he's going to kick it out here. Bogroski will pass it in.
1:40, 100 seconds left.
That one blocked. It'll go out once again on Gettysburg. Clock ticking. You still got timeouts in your back pocket if you do need to use them. That one. Far pass. Blocked by Gettysburg. You see Wagner going back for it at the 40. This one will go to Bogroski. Pass it inside to Miller. Miller. Back to Bogroski. He's trying to make a move. That one tipped. And it's going to be Gettysburg getting it. Fight for the ball. That one sky high. And it's going to remain in. Wagner with it.
They're gonna call some sort of penalty against Gettysburg. Mifflin County's got to go. There's a minute left. 60 seconds. Free kick from the 21-yard line.
They're going to slow it down just a little. Let their teammates get down there. This for a shocking win. Here's the kick. High sky. He's got it. Keeping it in, and the goalie will get it.
A third save in overtime play. 40 seconds left. Gettysburg now is the one that has a chance. That one's too high for Allen.
That one. Fight for the ball. He's going to stay up. Gettysburg, fight for it. Less than 30 seconds. Getting tangled up here is Gettysburg. That will go out. Gettysburg will pass it in. 20 seconds. Looking to get something going on the inside. That one high sky. Wagner going to try and steal it. Here's Bruce Baker. Tried the game-winning shot earlier. Couldn't get it. Wagner, 10 seconds. At the 50. Gettysburg with the steal. Looking to push it up. For trying to get a game winner. Inside. 5 seconds. That blocked.
And this game will end in a tie.
That will do it. There's no shootouts here in high school soccer.
And Gettysburg gets their third tie of the season. Mifflin County breaks the streak of losing in 3 straight overtimes. But no matter what, I think both teams deserve to win. That was an incredible game.
Mifflin County was going for the upset. Well, they ended the winning streak for Gettysburg. It ended their losing streak, but not in the way you'd expect. We played 100 minutes of action. No victor decided. So that'll do it. 1-1 is your final score.
An absolute incredible game. These two teams both fought hard, and I think this might be the best game that we've broadcasted this year.
I gotta say, I know it's a tie, but I hate ties.
I hate ties too, but
It's
the pure gameplay and the pure energetic, the enthusiasm, the pure grit, this game was incredible, and I think both teams should leave here happy.
I believe in Major League Soccer, maybe college soccer, I'm not sure about college, but definitely in Major League Soccer, they go into a shootout, is what they called. They keep taking shots at the goal, and whoever gets more than, I believe, 3 shots,
It's 5.
or 5 shots, excuse me, thank you, Aiden, wins the game. That doesn't happen here in high school, so that will do it on senior night. 1-1, your final score. Not the way you'd expect it to end.
But that was one to remember.
What a game.
Got to give it up for our 5 seniors as well. Clap it up for them. They played their hearts out.
There's really, I can't believe that ending. I just feel like there always should be a victor. But obviously, we're not going to get one tonight.
I'm going to give a couple more special shout-outs, obviously by a name. Bruce Baker, Isaac Kanegi, Dylan Leggett, Michael Peterson, Bryson Wagner. They played their hearts out, and they played their hearts out here over the last 4 years. Clap it up for the seniors on senior night, their last home game. I'd like to thank everybody a part of the MCTV crew. 2 camera people, freezing all day. Gotta love, for the love of the game. Mr. Herto up here in the press box running instant replay, VMix, and the video board. Colson, anything else before we go off the air?
These 2 teams, now they're going to come off ties. Gettysburg, still only 1 loss on the entire year, but they get their 3rd tie. They're now 10-1-3.
That's an impressive record still.
They have not now outscored their opponents by still 12, coming off the tie, and despite finishing 16-2-2, they now have more ties than last year. So these 2 teams, and Gettysburg wins the series technically 1-0-1. So only a difference of 1 goal in that game. But the next game for these 2 teams, Gettysburg tomorrow away at James Buchanan and Mifflin County. Buchanan, sorry. And Mifflin County, they have 1 more game. They head to Alatoona on Monday.
Alatoona? It's Altoona.
Altoona. Jesus, I can't get names right tonight.
All right, thank you all for watching. We've been MCTV. It's been an incredible game. We'll see you next Friday, football senior night, the last game of the fall season at Donald M. Chapman Stadium. Be safe, have a good rest of your week, and we will see you for Friday Night Lights.